Hey, y'all. So I am back with another just quick video drop of, just current Bravo topics. I'm going to drop a lot of these videos just until we get back into more TV coming on or into more TV that I'm interested that's coming on. So, yes, happy Thursday. I am back with some Bravo news. Some little announcements before we get into the discussion. This is going to only be like a 20-minute video. First, please, like if you have not yet, if you are subscribed to me, hit that notification button, please and thank you. I basically just did this on a whim just now. And if you are watching, that's probably because you got the notification. So if you didn't and you watching this, after I got off the live, that means you probably didn't ring that bell. Hit that bell in the corner. Thank you. Thank you. also, also, in the last video, I'm not sure how we got on the topic of Cameo, but look, I listened and some of y'all said, hey, I would pay for a Cameo from you, Chris. So that's what I did. I have Cameo bookings now. They are $10 and I will make it worth it. The link is down there. And also, hello, Andrea, my mod. If you can post it again for me. Also, it is in the description as well, which is all the links where you can find me outside of YouTube. So yes, I am bookable on Cameo officially starting today. The link is up. And yeah, love it. Shout out to Celsius because I have to go to work in like 30 minutes. My God. So first Bravo topic that's up on the docket. So Real Housewives of Potomac, it has not come back on yet, but one of the cast members in a lawsuit with Sesame Street, her name is Keiarna. Sesame Street character, I think her name was Deborah. Their lawsuit was canceled, not dismissed, canceled. The jury trial for Keiarna Stewart and Deborah Williams' ongoing assault and battery lawsuit has been canceled. Keiarna sued Deborah in June 2024. Wow, that was sooner than I thought. It just felt like this was forever ago. And go back and watch the fight. You definitely can. Over the fight featured on season 8 and was asking for $10 million in damages for mental and physical anguish associated with the incident. 10 milli. 10 milli. Now, if Deborah was worth $10 million, she probably would have had that champagne flute on the cast. But yeah, Deborah, for her part, denied all of the allegations and ended up countersuing, accusing Keiarna of orchestrating the fight and referring to her as a villain. Now, on Deborah's page, she wrote, God, I give you all the praise. Thank you for the most liberating, my nose ring itch, sorry. Thank you for the most liberating news ever. Courage, faith, and a kind heart truly goes a very long way. Cheers to the next chapter. Was it worth it, girl? Really? Over Candace? Candace? Like you really wanted her attention and you just did not even foresee, Keiarna coming in trying to fight Candace's battles. We'll get to that in a second. But she did not, foresee getting into a fight with Keiarna. But yeah, that happened, and I'm sure this lawsuit was a pain for her. So yeah, Brianna says Ashley orchestrated the fight. Why she continues to get off scot-free, I don't know. Hey, this happened. First of all, this happened before season 9. So for them to say June 2024, like this was just last year. It just feels so like recent, even though it feels like it happened in 2023. I forgot about this lawsuit. Mm. Yeah, it was definitely a lawsuit. Like Keiarna was taking her to court. No, she wasn't going to sue a current sitting cast member. And, also, I think the only reason Keiarna is a housewife of Potomac is because of that fight. I think just Bravo was just really trying to cover their asses. Mm. So, no word from Keiarna yet, unless y'all, have the information in the chat. Let me know. But I was told that this means the jury trial because they had a whole jury trial for this in the assault and battery lawsuit between the two. It was probably canceled, likely due to a settlement outside of court. As court records show, the case vacated with zero balances. So, yeah, Deborah posted a celebratory Instagram, and I'm just wondering, did Keiarna get anything? Because that would suck. You had this big ass legal bill, lawyers' fees, and you didn't get nothing. So, yeah, I don't know. Now, I'm going to read some comments on this. One person said this was such a waste of the judicial system. Keiarna is just mad she got that ass beat while trying to fight other people's battles. Have several seats, darling. Bet she won't jump in any more fights. Now, I did not say this. I'm reading other people's opinions on this. I think it was a pretty even fight. Now, I can't remember exactly what happened, but I do know that Keiarna kind of stepped in for Candace and it had nothing to do with her. So it was avoidable. It was avoidable, but at the same time, Deborah, Sesame Street, she fucked around and found out. I feel like I need to rewatch the little clip right quick. Do we have time? Let's see if I can find it right quick, just so I can just have a fresh pair of eyes on it. Keiarna Stewart fight. Let's see. Was it quick? Not them having okay, here it is. Ooh. See, the thing is, Keiarna was beating that ass. Ooh, and then they both fell. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Woo. Yeah. Ooh, man. Okay. Yeah, Keiarna definitely swung first. So, but she also, I think she got a glass thrown or something like that. I don't know. But let me read what some other people are saying. Let's see. Oh man, let me see. Okay. Imagine somebody thinking that Deborah had 10 milli to give. I still believe that because this happened on the job, production / the network offered Keiarna a full-time housewife role so they didn't get sued. Keiarna knew better than even wasting her time on this. Cancel does not mean dismissed. Well, likely it was canceled because there was a settlement of some sort. Maybe. Keiarna should have had Sesame Street arrested. Asking Deborah for money was futile because Deborah had no money to give her. Someone else says she countersued. Deborah started with 70 million or something like that. You countersue either for more or a symbolic amount. Keiarna was being nice, but she wasn't going to sue Deborah for her entire net worth of $10. Yeah, a lot of people are just, saying 10 million. Some people are accusing Ashley, of course. Yeah. I don't know why she was suing. The full video that I saw, Keiarna beat Deborah. That's crazy because it was kind of funny that Deborah thought she won, and even crazier for Keiarna to be suing knowing she technically won. Like, how does that work? And she put hands on Deb first. Hey, I'm just reading the comments, y'all. Sesame Street thought she was making her way onto the show as a housewife. Definitely not. So yeah, I mean, at least this is behind her, but I really hope that Keiarna has a storyline this season. And she's still stuck with that man. Oh my God. Ugh. Anywho, I guess she just thought she was just too far along and on her road to getting that ring that she just didn't want to do all that work for nothing and start all over from the beginning. I really don't think she had a great season. I was more interested in the other girl. I think her name was Jazz, the one who's getting married to the guy who's on the Chiefs. I forgot his name, but I know she's coming back. No word if she's full-time or not. I hope she is. But she was more interesting than Keiarna. Oh, Jossie. Jossie, thank you. Jassi. Well, I'm glad we're all in agreement that Keiarna was born, but here goes the, here's to her having a better season because, yeah, I really think this season is going to be like maybe her one and done. But anywho, let's get on to the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City trailer. It dropped, and y'all know it is in the upper echelon of the housewives that are, actually entertaining and good. So I was excited from the trailer. Like, I feel like just all like the formula works. These women are actually like wackadoos. Like, they are their actual selves on the show. They're like, they don't care how they're acting, even though the cameras are there. It's very rare for housewives, very rare. Like, they're giving like old school Roni vibes where it's just like, they're actual friends with each other. Salt Lake City is a small town. People talk. And they're just authentically themselves. Like, Lisa is an asshole, and she does not try to play up for the camera. She is an asshole. Meredith, she is a short-circuiting robot. You get her there, she will get like Rosie the Robot when she started short-circuiting, You're recording us! I hope we get one of those moments. And then Mary, I mean, what a turnaround. What a turnaround. I could not believe it because go back and watch my old school Salt Lake City reviews. My foot stayed on Mary's neck. Stayed on her neck. Right, DJ Meredith Marks. She's coming here to New York at the end of the month. Like, who is encouraging this? Who is encouraging Meredith Marks on a DJ tour? I'm over it. You can leave. Oh my God. Like, she just has so many moments. I'm just like, bring her back. Bring her back. Woo-ha! Got you all in check. Oh my God. I want her to do that. Anyway. Also, before I get into like my little recap of the trailer, did y'all see they had like a direct TV Bravo event? Can I just say I would love to be invited to one Bravo event. Just one. Like, especially going viral on Bravo, a couple times. Also, I wish I could tell y'all this, something that happened. Let's just say I was contacted, and we won't know until it airs. So I have to keep tight lip about it, but that's my little clue. But anyway, it would just be nice if Bravo would just actually like reach out to some of the like Black content creators. Like there's not only, one of us, there's a lot of us that cover it. And it just seems like most of the white content creators on YouTube, I mean, of course, they got their big following, but I feel like as just like the recappers, like, I don't know, like I feel like Candy is the only one who really reaches out to the Black content creators. I feel like Bravo could do a better job. There's not just one or two of us reviewing these shows. There are a lot of us. Yes, shout out to Brooke. I mean, look, she's doing the Lord's work. That's what I'm saying. Like, I would love to see like a lot of us there, But yeah, one of these days, maybe. So yes, the Salt Lake City trailer, we're getting the exact same cast from last season. Very happy about that. Brittany is still a friend. She is not a full-time cast member. Great choice. Like, I don't want to know too much about Brittany because I might regret it, because Salt Lake City got a history. Like, I want her to be the wackadoodle who's still like breaking up and getting back together with that Osmond guy. We also see that we have a Below Deck crossover. I don't watch Below Deck, but I think it's the one with the fine captain, so I'm clocked in. I'm looking at this. Andrea says, Alex be talking too much shit for them to invite Pop Rose. I agree, but I feel like I've shown that I will behave myself. Shout out to Alex, though. But I'm just saying, one of us got to get our pinky toe in the door to get the other one in. That's all I got to say. So they got to invite one of us. Because, if Alex get put on, he going to put me on and vice versa. What's the captain's name, by the way? Anywho, Mary is clocked in, and I'm just really glad that she's found her footing on the show. She's officially full-time. I'm sure we're going to get a Maryism at some point. Something. I can't wait. It's next month, and y'all know that's going to come like this. Y'all know it is. We also get some type of foreshadowing that Lisa's having marriage trouble. I don't really believe it. It's given kind of like an Alexia and Todd T playing with her marriage for a plot line. Even though being married to Lisa, I don't know, that sounds like a Jen Shaw prison sentence to me. Also, Bronwyn, the season MVP Rookie of the Year. Now, I think she kind of shared her MVP title with Mary, but Bronwyn definitely brought a lot to the season, especially for a new person. She hasn't been having like a good year outside of the show, so I'm wondering if we're going to see that drama on there and the ladies coming for her. Angie and Lisa are back at each other's throats, as always. I mean, I can't wait for that. Angie is very extra. And speaking of Angie, the cast trip is going to be in Greece, and I am not surprised. Like, I'm looking forward to that. We also see Angie and Mary go at it, but it's looking like a production misdirect. Like, maybe they got into it for a little bit, but they're not going at it, for the whole season. So then we have Lisa versus Bronwyn, which gets really low. Like, go to school or something like that. You need to go to school. And then she said, well, you need to go to work. And then Lisa calls Bronwyn, you gout dick sucker? My God, that language. A gout dick sucker. Wow. So then we also see Miss Lisa Barlow going off on, her bestie Heather at some point. Would love to see what that's about because, Heather, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like she was so up Lisa's ass. Like, it was giving Julia with Alexia and Marisol, because I feel like Heather always needs to be attached to the queen bee in some way. She did that to Jen Shah, and now when Jen Shah got locked up, it was the next in line that, it was Lisa Barlow. So we'll see. In the trailer, it just felt like Meredith was just giving supporting character, and Whitney, my girl, she is just there. Whitney is just there. Like, I think her snowflake is in danger. Like, they can definitely replace her at any point unless she gains a storyline of some sort or something. Because Whitney, girl, you are fading into the background. Like the heavy hitters are just, Lisa, Mary, Heather, Meredith, and Brittany's gonna do something crazy. So yeah, I mean, Angie's putting in work. I just feel like Whitney, you're fading. And I like Whitney. I'm pretty sure she's very nice, but I'm not sure. I'm thinking that we don't really have a need for Whitney to be on the show. Like, we could bring somebody else on. I think Heather can still go, like, be on. Like, she has like kind of like, well, I feel like Lisa's more of the glue to everybody knowing each other. But Meredith, not Meredith, I'm sorry. Heather, she's still needed because Heather is a wordsmith low key. Like, she can read when you bring her there. So yeah, that was basically the trailer. I'm excited for it, and I need something to review, y'all. I need something to review. Speaking of that, Miami will be coming up this weekend, I will say, because they're giving us 2 episodes because they moved to Thursday night. So we're getting 2 new episodes this weekend, double the work for me. But yeah, for Salt Lake City, September 16th will be on Tuesday, and I'm fine with that. Great. It's a good night to have it on. Will y'all be watching is the real question. And then right after Salt Lake City, I'm sure what's next in the canon is Potomac, because fall is coming up. We have that Black Bravo Sunday night slot. And yeah, Potomac will be up, and then I'm pretty sure Married to Medicine is almost done too. I actually think Married to Medicine wrapped. So we'll definitely be getting Potomac, and then after that we'll get Married to Medicine. And then afterward, I'm guessing Real Housewives of Rhode Island once Salt Lake City and OC is off the air. Well, then we're getting the Beverly Hills territory too. So I feel like I should be good for the fall. Like, August break, y'all, is going to be a little dry on here, but I'm going to keep these, lives coming for y'all. But yes, damn, not Miami is just dead air. Okay, Married to Medicine, they wrapped last week. So yeah, definitely Black Bravo nights will be coming back soon. Yeah, I'm not worried. So yeah, y'all, before I leave, basically, if you want to follow the Patreon, a Pop Roast Extra will be coming up later this month. That's patreon.com/cdiggy1. If you haven't, subscribe, please. I would love to get to 17K. And yeah, for those of you who asked for a cameo, I definitely started it. And if you want me to do like a birthday request or have a question for me or want me to just do anything, just ask me to do anything for you on a cameo, I can do it. Yeah, $10. That's it. The link is in the description below. So yeah, y'all, I just wanted to give y'all, see my little salt and pepper face before I come back. Anyway, I'm stalling. Let me get to this Celsius and finish. Bye, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all for